y'all, welcome back to Craig's Public Domain Songs. Today we're going to be doing Matty Groves. It's an old English folk song. They date it to no later than the 1700s, but it could go back farther. And just like all good folk songs, there's 100 variations musically, lyrically. The name is spelled different. Sometimes Matty is spelled I-E, sometimes spelled Y. There's different names that interchange and stuff like that. You can look it up on Wikipedia and you can see all the different names, too numerous to mention here. But basically all the songs are a story about a woman who's married, goes to church, and she has the hots for this other guy, not her husband, and sees him in church and convinces him to come home and have a little tryst. Turns out the hubby is out doing something, hunting out in the fields with the yearlings or something. He's busy with the farm or what have you, and going to be gone. He's not at home. Saying, "Hey, my husband's not home. You come home with me." So the guy goes, "All right." So they go home. They have a nice tryst. Sleep all night. Unfortunately, when the morning comes, the husband comes home, and of course discovers them two in bed, and is not too pleased, of course, by the turn of events, and he has two swords in his hand, and he actually hands the other guy the sword and said, "I'm going to let you put your clothes on. I'll give you even the better sword of the two, but we're going to fight, and I'll even let you have the first swing." And the husband ends up killing the guy, and the woman cries over the dead body of her lover. Doesn't love her husband now, and so he ends up killing her. And this version, that song just ends there. There's other versions that he chops off her head and kicks against the wall. He's arrested and tried for the murders and executed himself. And this version just ends at the first two murders. And the inspirations that I drew from to be inspired for this song were mainly a version by Fairport Convention. And I also listened to a very interesting version, had very different lyrics and a whole different, kind of a different layout. It was Doc Watson did a version. And like I said, there's hundreds of versions out there. It's hard to pick the one this is the version that they're all derived from. It's impossible. So I just kind of, gather up all I can from my research, kind of patch it together as best as I can, and do my interpretation and present it as best as I can. But of course, this is my interpretation. Anybody else's, I'm sure, could be different. So, but this is pretty close, I think, to a lot of traditional versions. Okay, for the chords we're going to be using today, it's real simple. We got the capo on the 5th fret, and we're going to be playing A minor, C, and G, and but mostly A minor and G. There's a little dash of C in there. There's just two parts. There's the little 2-measure thing that we play at the intro between every verse section, and then there's the chord progression for the words. For the intro in between every verses, you just do the A minor and G thing, which is the intro in between every verse, kind of 4 measures. The first, second, fourth is A minor, the third is G. Okay, for the verses, a little bit more. It's just basically 2 lines, and then you just repeat those over and over again. The first line will be A minor, and then right at the end we're just going to hit a C real quick, and then back to the A minor. And then on the second part, it's going to be A minor, go to the G a little bit earlier, and then back to the A minor. And just repeat those 2 lines over and over again. So basically for the verses it goes like this: 2, 3, 4. That's it. You just play that over and over and over again. So you'll find the chords and lyrics beneath me in the info section. Press more info. And please leave a comment or respond back with me. This is remember, this is a public domain song. So here it is, Matty Groves, English folk song, circa 1600s, 1700s. 2, 3, 4. A holiday, and the first one of the year. Lord Donald's wife came to the church, the gospel for to hear. And when the meeting it was done, she cast her eyes about, and there she saw little Matty Groves walking in the crowd. Come home with me, little Matty Groves, come home with me tonight. Come home with me, little Matty Groves, and sleep with me till light. Oh, I can't come home, I won't come home and sleep with you tonight. By the rings on your fingers I can tell you are Lord Donald's wife. But if I am Lord Donald's wife, Lord Donald's not at home. He's out in the four cornfields bringing the yearlings home. Servant who was standing by and hearing what was said, he swore Lord Donald would know before the sun would set. And in his hurry to carry the news, he bent his breast and ran. And when he came to the broad mill stream, he took off his shoes and swam. To Matty Groves he lay down and he took a little sleep. Then when he awoke, Lord Donald was standing at his feet, saying, how do you like my feather bed, and how do you like my sheets, and how do you like my lady who lies in your arms asleep? Oh, well, I like your feather bed, and well, I like your sheets, but better I like your lady gay who lies in my arms asleep. Well, get up, Lord Donald cried, and get up as quick as you can. I'll never be sad in fair England that I slew a naked man. Oh, I can't get up, I won't get up, I can't get up for my life. For you have 2 long beaten swords, and I not a pocket knife. Well, it's true I have 2 beaten swords, and they cost me deep in the purse. But you will have the better of them, and I will have the worse. And you will strike the very first blow, and strike it like a man. And I will strike the very next blow, and kill you if I can. So Matty struck the very first blow, and he hurt Lord Donald's soul. Lord Donald struck the very next blow, and Matty struck no more. And then Lord Donald took his wife, and he sat her on his knee, saying, who do you like the best of us, Matty Groves or me? And then up spoke his own dear wife, never heard speak so free. I'd rather a kiss from dead Matty's lips than you and your finery. Lord Donald, he jumped up, and loudly he did bawl. He struck his wife through the heart, and pinned her against the wall. A grave, Lord Donald cried, to put these lovers in. But bury my lady at the top, for she was of noble kin. There you go. Hope you like it. That is Matty Groves, English folk song from the 1600s. Please subscribe. I'll subscribe to yours, music, and leave a comment. And see you next time on Craig's Public Domain Folk Songs. See ya.